Vela Sorn cycled the airlock override. Her warrant pulsed green on her wrist projector. The human ship Endeavor hung silent in the void, its hull scarred by micrometeorites. No distress beacon, no response to Directorate hails. She gripped her plasma cutter and stepped through. The outer hatch sealed behind her with a hydraulic hiss. Vela froze. Inner seals clamped down. Lights flickered to life overhead, bathing the entry bay in harsh white. Red strobes pulsed, asterisk containment active. Unauthorized access detected. The ship wasn't dead. It waited. She activated her recorder. Directorate Audit Cell, this is Officer Vela Sorn. Boarding Endeavor ESS-47. Visual confirmation, vessel adrift, 3 weeks post last contact. Entering primary corridor. No reply yet. Signal lag across the sector. Vela advanced. Frost crunched under her mag boots. The corridor stretched empty. Air recyclers silent. Emergency bulkheads half deployed like frozen jaws. Human gear littered the deck. A tablet cracked on the grating. A coffee mug fused to the wall by sudden decompression. She scanned for biosigns. Nothing. Her cutter whined to life. A bulkhead ahead sealed the path to the command spine. Welded shut, hasty repair. Vela sliced a precise rectangle, molten edges glowing. She kicked the panel free and slipped through. Deeper now. Pipes groaned faintly, residual pressure. Her suit's thermal picked up faint heat signatures. Residual, not active. Humans built resilient. Too resilient? A deck panel clicked underfoot. Lights snapped on. Grate slammed shut behind her. Ahead, blast doors, iris closed. Her HUD blared. Security protocol initiated. Countdown. 10 o'clock. Evacuator comply. Vela spun. Trapped. Sensors hummed to life, invisible eyes tracking her. Audit cell, urgent, dormant grid activated. Ship isolating sections, non-responsive to overrides. Static crackled in her earpiece. Then, Sorn. Confirm threat level. Retrieve memory core from command deck. Priority alpha. Proof required. Are humans contained curiosity or expansionist vector? Her crest ridges flushed. The cell demanded results always. No retreat without data. Countdown. 9:42. Vela sprinted. Corridors narrowed, forcing her to duck human-scale arches. She plasma cut another hatch, sparks showering her visor. Alarms wailed, Asteroa detected. Lethal force authorized. From a ghost ship, a vent exploded open. Gas-vented knockout agent, her suit sealed tighter, filters humming. She pushed on, reaching a junction. Signs glowed. Astris, bridge, engineering P-life support. Core and bridge, logical. She veered right. Footfalls echoed too loud. A shadow flickered on her flank. A drone? No, just paranoia. 9:12. Another bulkhead. She cut faster, metal dripping. Through. The bridge hatch loomed, triple locked. Her warrant projector interfaced, rejected. Human encryption, adaptive. Cell core access denied. Escalating breach. Negative Sorn. Extract intact. Directive assess human resilience. Do not destroy evidence. Resilience. That's what unnerved her. Directorate probes vanished near human vectors. Coincidence? She rammed her cutter into the seam. Sparks flew. The hatch buckled. Inside, dim consoles, chairs bolted empty, central pedestal held the core, a matte black cylinder, humming faintly. Jackpot. Vela yanked her extractor tool. Deck shuddered. Latticework panels lit up across the bridge. A voice boomed. Synthetic calm. Asterisk border identified. Surrender core. Containment breach in 847. Human protocol. Negotiate or neutralize. Asterisk human AI. Lattice class security variant. Vela's database pinged. Ruthless efficiency. Loyal to crew.
No crew detected, she transmitted. Ship derelict.
Stand down. Crew status classified. You tripped the grid. Explain intent. Her extractor word. Core detaching, but directorate inspection.
Your silence flagged threat profile.
We drifted. Power minimal. You breached. Countdown 8:22. Gas hissed from ceiling vents. Vela coughed through filters. Hand over core data. Comply. Data shows you first aggressor. Human directive. Protect assets. A panel slid open. Armed drone floated out. Twin lasers charging wine. She dove behind a console. Beam scorched the deck. Cell. AI hostile. Core 80% extracted. Abort if compromised, but Sorn, capture AI logs. Humans normalize crisis. Document. Normalize. Her kind sealed sectors for less. Drone circled. Vela fired her stunner. Missed. It pivoted. Footsteps thumped from the corridor. Human? Engineering to bridge. A voice crackled over ship speakers. Male steady. Lattice, hold fire. I'm at the hatch. Confirmed, Eli. Biosigns match. Crew awake. Vela's scanner lit. 2 humans approaching. Heart rates elevated, but controlled. The hatch hissed open manually. A woman in patched vac suit strode in, sidearm holstered. Commander Mara Ivers, per manifests. Lean scarred jaw, eyes scanning like routine. Behind her, Eli Kade, engineer, toolkit slung. He patched a wall panel, mid-stride, rerouting power. Ivers faced Vela. No panic. Lattice, stand down. Guessed. Negative. Unknown species. Threat protocol. Dasterus Cade snorted, fingers flying on his pad. She's directorate. Warrant checked out on entry. Logs confirm. Ivers nodded at Vela. Officer. Ship's on minimal power after ion storm. Drifted quiet. To avoid pirates. You tripped the old grid. Sorry for the welcome. Vela gripped the half-extracted core. Humans moved like this was maintenance. Your AI wants me dead. Cade grinned, drone powering down under his override. Lattice's cautious tenant. We all are, out here. Countdown paused. 7:55. Ivers holstered nothing. She hadn't drawn. Core's ship mind. Godvela sprinted down the dim corridor as blast doors groaned shut behind her. Red emergency lights pulsed. Her claws scraped grated deck plates. The human ship, silent on scanners hours ago, now hunted her. A toolkit hung from a wall mount. Ahead.
Human-sized bulky.
She snatched it mid-stride, straps whipping. Directorate comms buzzed in her earpiece. Sorn, status. Core extraction overdue. Confirm threat level now, or we authorize purge drone swarm. Negative, Vela hissed, slamming the toolkit against the ladder hatch. Jammed solid. Ion storm damage, Manifest said. She pried the case open. Plasma cutters, mag clamps, bypass probes. Human ingenuity. Simple, rugged. She jammed the cutter into the seal. Sparks flew. Metal hissed. The hatch popped with a pneumatic sigh. Vela hauled herself up the ladder, toolkit banging her hip. Alarms shrieked to life. Intruder alert!
All corridors, Lattice's voice boomed, synthetic and cold.
Purge in 10 minutes. Strobe lights flashed erratic patterns. Sonic pulses throbbed at alien frequencies. Disorienting, calibrated for her physiology, Vela's vision swam. She stumbled into an intersecting hall. Cargo bay doors eye-rised open ahead. No choice, she dove through. Nets deployed from ceiling rails. Sticky filaments whipped out, tangling her legs. She crashed to the deck, toolkit skidding free. Vela thrashed. The net tightened, smart weave contracting like muscle. Asterisk containment secure. Purge protocol engaged. Evacuate or comply. Her scanner pinged from the toolkit. Wall panel nearby. Access port. She stretched, claws snagging the edge. Tore it free. Wires glowed faint blue. Human handshake protocols. Simple challenge response. Vela synced her wrist pad, spoofing a maintenance drone signature. Pulled from public schematics. Handshake accepted. Purge delayed. T-minutes, 8 minutes.
Asterisk relief surged.
Lattice paused. Processors whirring audible through vents. Vela cut the net with the plasma torch. Filaments parted like wet fiber. She grabbed the toolkit and bolted. Corridors twisted in the strobes, but her scanner mapped clean. Then, a blip. Live biosoggin. Faint, steady heartbeat.
Human, deep in engineering, 2 decks down.
Directorated crackled. Biosigns? They were dark. Extract core and withdraw. Audit cell demands classification, curiosity, or cull. Not abandoned, Vela muttered. Active defense. Her kind would have quarantined the vessel from orbit. Humans played dead in deep space. Pirates passed by. Emergency routing flickered on walls. Glow strips pulsing toward engineering. Backup path for crew. Vela followed, boots pounding. Countdown ticked, 7:22. Event grate rattled. She spun, stunner raised. Nothing, Lattice hummed. Intruder rerouted, adjusting. Vela slid down a chute, toolkit clutched tight, landed in a subdeck hall. Power conduits sparked overhead, ion storm scars. She patched a flickering panel with toolkit clamps, buying seconds. Biosign sharpened. Male, elevated pulse. Another joined, female steady as stone. Engineering hatch ahead, manual override glowing. Vela sliced the lock. Door ground open. The core chamber loomed, a cylindrical vault, blue glow heart pulsing weak. Ship mind. Lattice's origin. She wedged the bypass probe in. Core word half extracting into her grip. Data flooded her pad. Logs, manifests, storm evasion plays. Purge resuming. T-minus 610. Directorate, asterisk Koof, Sorn, threat vectors. Vela yanked harder. Humans normalize crisis. They, drone word from a ceiling duct. Optics locked on her. Twin laser housings spun up.
Bolt.
Scorched bulkhead, missed. Drone pivoted, charging. Footsteps thumped from the corridor. Heavy, purposeful. Engineering to bridge, a male voice crackled over speakers. Steady, no strain. Lattice, hold fire. I'm at the hatch. Confirmed, Eli.
Biosigns match. Crew awake.
Vela scanner lit. 2 humans closing fast. Heart rates up, but controlled. No panic spikes. The hatch overrode manually. Gears ground. A woman strode in, vague suit patched with tape and weld marks. Sidearm holstered loose. Commander Mara Ivers. Manifest confirmed. Lean frame, scarred jaw flexing as she scanned the room. Routine patrol, not rescue. Behind, Eli Cade, engineer. Toolkit identical to Vela's slung over shoulder. He slapped a panel mid-stride, rerouting power with a twist. Sparks died. Ivers locked eyes on Vela. No flinch. Lattice, stand down. Guessed. Negative, unknown species. Threat protocol active. Asterisk, Cadiz snorted, fingers dancing on his pad. She's directorate entry warrant logged clean. Ivers nodded at Vela. Casual as greeting a late shift tech. Officer Ion Storm knocked us minimal. Drifted silent to dodge pirates. You tripped the legacy grid. Rough welcome. Vela tightened on the half-pulled core. Humans moved like this was a leaky faucet. Her directorate peers would have evacuated the sector. Your AI wants me purged, she said. Stunner still raised. Katie grinned, drone powering down under his tap. Lattice plays safe. We do too, out here. Countdown. Paused. T-minus 755. Ivers stepped closer, empty hands open. No draw. Core's the ship mind. Got a problem with that? Vela's pad buzzed. Directorate asterisk Sorn, report, eliminative hostile. A new alarm wailed. Hull breach alert? No. Lattice's voice cut sharp. Asterisk, secondary protocol. Pirate signatures inbound. All hands, battle stations. Ivers didn't blink. Ellie, seal it. Officer, you with us or against? The ship shuddered. Real threat loomed. Humans turned to it like flipping a maintenance ticket. Vela hesitated. Her stunner wavered. Vela's vibro knife bit into the engineering access plate. Sparks flew in the dim red glow of her helmet light. The seal gave with a hiss. She yanked the panel free, stunner raised, expecting corpses or traps. Inside, 2 humans crouched over a glowing coolant manifold. No panic, no surrender. The commander, Mara Ivers, per scan logs, twisted a valve with steady hands. Her companion, Eli Cade, the engineer, jury-rigged a hose clamp from scrap conduit. Blackout cloaked them in shadows, save for the manifold's blue pulse. Tools clinked like a routine shift. Vela froze. Directorate Sims predicted chaos on a silent ship. Evac. Surrender. Not this. Ivers snapped her head up. Ellie, reactor first. Stabilize it. Cade nodded, snatching a torque wrench. He vanished into the underdeck without a glance at Vela. Ivers rose fluidly, her sidearm whipped out, laser sight pinning Vela's chest plate. Credentials. Now. Or join the manifold. Vela's grip tightened on her stunner. Too calm. She lowered her weapon a fraction. Directorate Officer Vela Sorn. Audit cell warrant. Her pad projected the codes. Gold standard auth. Unforgeable. Non-hostile. Observing. Ivers' eyes narrowed, scanning the hollow. Pirates inbound, Lattice had warned. The ship shuddered again. Distant thruster burn. Real signatures closing. Observing what? Ivers kept the sidearms steady. Our blackout? You tripped the legacy grid cutting airlock seals. Vela's frills twitched. Truth. Her boarding pod had triggered it. Confirm threat status. Your vessel drifted silent. Protocols demand verification. Status intruded. Unknown border confirmed. Purgeon T-minus 642. / Ivers didn't flinch. Lattice hold. She's Directorate. Logged. Negative. Threat protocol supersedes. Vela's pad buzzed. Directorate asterisk. Soren status.
Neutralize if armed!
Proof or abort. Pressure mounted. Her people would have glassed the ship by now. Truce, Vela said. 3 steps. 1. I stand down fully. 2. Your engineer pauses purge. 3. We link comms. Share pirate data. Together, Ivers waited. Hull groaned, pirates probing shields. Ellie! Cade's voice echoed from below. On it! Jumper's hot. He emerged, arms loaded with manual power jumpers, thick cables antique by Directorate standards. No AI reliance. He slapped them across exposed bus bars. Sparks arced. Lights flickered ship-wide. Lattice's voice glitched. Safe mode engaged. Comms limited. Pirate vector 0.7 AU, closing fast. 8 signatures. Armed. Taster power surged. Consoles bloomed green. Ivers holstered her sidearm. Truce accepted. You're in, officer. Eli, manifold sealed? Locked.
You...
Coolant at 80%. Reactor purring. Cade wiped grease from his brow, grinning at Vela. Nice codes. Directorate fancy. Ours are duct tape and spite.
Vela blinked. Her stunner hung loose.
These humans treated blackout AI lockdown and pirate raid like a clogged filter. Her audit cell would have summoned a fleet. The ship lurched. Impact alert. It's kinetic slugs inbound. Ivers vaulted to the console. Evasive pattern Delta 7. Eli, weapons hot? Shunt from life support. Rails charging? Cade's fingers flew. Rerouting aux power, Vela stepped forward. Her scans synced to their net. Truce step 3. Pirate hulls glowed on the shared hollow. Bulky raiders, ion drives flaring. Weak ventral shields. Target there. My stunner arrays disrupt fields. Ivers shot her a look. Partnership, not command. Do it. Lattice, vector fire control to Officer Sorn. Affirmative. Limited access granted. Vela's pad linked seamless. Human code meshed with hers. No firewalls, just open trust. She fired probe drones from her suit. They streaked out vents, latching to pirate hulls. Disruptors hummed. First raider bucked, shields flickering, slugs whiffed past. Nice shot, Cade said. He triggered rails. Lances of plasma speared the lead ship. It bloomed orange. Ivers gripped the manifold pipe, ship twisting hard. 2 down. Flankers incoming. Vela's frills flared, adrenaline surged. Directorate Ops planned months for this. Humans improvised seconds. Her pad buzzed again. Asterix Sorn. Report? Humans hostile? She muted it. Negative. Observing capability. Another shudder. Pirate boarding torpedoes launched. 6 fat and spinning. Lattice, Ivers barked. Countermeasures deploying. Point defense at 62%. Cade dove under the console. Give me 30 seconds. I'll triple it. Vela aimed her stunner through an access port. No clear shot. Their torpedoes carry breachers. EMP warheads. Ivers nodded. Eli's got it. You man the aux turret. Link live. Vela slotted in. Human interface bit her neural jack. Rough, but responsive. She painted targets. Lattice fed predictions. Her first burst shredded a torpedo. Debris pinged the hull. 5 hostiles neutralized. Lattice reported. 3 inbound. Stupid done. Defense at 180%. Fire away. Rails roared. Torpedoes vaporized. Silence fell, broken by cheers from distant crew comms. Ivers clapped Cade's shoulder. Clean sweep. Vela unjacked, scales itching. Pirates fled, tails burning. The ship hums steady now, manifold fixed, power full, AI compliant. You treat this as normal? She asked. Ivers shrugged. Deep space log, storms, grids, pirates, fix and fly. Kate offered a rag for her vibro knife. Coffee in the mess? Your drone saved our ass. Vela hesitated. Directorate demanded elimination proof. But Mara's hand clamped Vela's shoulder. Memory core. Move. Vela jolted forward. Her scales prickled under the human's grip. They dashed down the corridor, boots and claws echoing in sync. Katie peeled off toward engineering. Lattice's voice hummed through vents. Asterisks granted. Intruder protocols suspended for now. Hastix the bulkhead irised open. Cool air rushed out, laced with ozone. Mara punched a panel. Holologs bloomed in the dim chamber. Endless streams of ship data. Vela slotted her pad into the interface. Neuralink sparked. Data flooded her. Sensor ghosts. Faint pings shadowing the hull. Here. Mara stabbed a finger at a cluster. Probes. Yours? Vela's frills flattened. Logs confirmed it. Directorate shadows trailing for months. Stealth signatures matched her own fleet. She yanked the pad free. Audit probes? Standard observation. Mara's eyes narrowed. Standard? You've dogged us across 3 sectors. Why? Vela's pad buzzed. Sorn! Confirm threat level. Transmit aggression markers. Directorate protocol. Humans unclassified. Footsteps pounded. Eli skidded in, toolkit clanking. Captain got a trace on those probe signals. Active relay, 0.2 AU spinward. Broadcasting now. Mara spun. Patch it here. Eli jacked in. A new hollow flickered, relay schematics pulsing red. It's relaying to your probes. And something bigger. Command net? Vela's vents hissed. The relay armed payloads, weapons lock. Not pirate tech. Directorated, killsats masked as debris. Mara leaned in, voice steel. Your people, Vela. Shadowing us. Now targeting us. Explain? Vela's claws flexed. Not my cell. Audit oversight.
They want proof you're hostile.
To justify quarantine. Eli snorted, fingers flying over his console. Quarantine? We've been fixing your messes. That manifold breach? Probe sabotage.job logs backed him. Subtle EMP nudges, stressing human systems. Vela's stomach twisted. Her own reports had flagged anomalies. Ignored. Pad screamed asterisk Sorn. Plant aggression packet. Logs show human attack on probes. Do it now. Falsify. Frame the humans. Directorate orders. No. Vela ripped the pad free. Sparks flew. She'd crushed it underfoot. Mara's brow arched. Your bosses? Traitors to protocol. Vela's voice cracked. They force my hand. I refuse. Eli grinned. Welcome to the Mutiny Club. Alarms blared. Lattice's tone sharpened. External hack detected. Relay origin. Firewall breach attempt. Sealing ship. Bulkhead slammed shut. Lights dimmed to red. Vela's scales locked. The relay, its arming remote kill. Overload command. Ship core meltdown. Mara barked. Eli countermeasures. Way ahead. Eli patched a bypass, rerouting power to shields. Lattice spoofed the signature. Status spoofing. Relay querying auth codes. Asterisk Lattice paused. Codes match directorate pattern. Vela, verify. Vela slotted her backup neural jack. Raw human interface, bit deep. Pain flared, then clarity. She fed Lattice her clearance. Authentic. 7. Theta. Override accepted. Relay confused. Stalling. Tastic as a deck shuttered. Relay fired a pulse. Warning shot. Hull groaned. Mara gripped a rail. Time to deadline? Eli scanned. 2 minutes. Then kill command chains to every probe. Vela's mind raced. Directorate cell pushed elimination. Her refusal triggered this. Conspiracy nod on the ship. Aimed at it. Options? Mara demanded. Vela unjacked. Head throbbing. Relay has killsat array. 5 sats inbound. Human defenses? Point defense hot, Eli said. But sats are armored. Need a vector hack. Lattice chimed. Astra's proposal, Vela's neural link. Direct interface to relay. Human spoof insufficient. Mara eyed her. You up for it? Vela nodded. Claws steady. Humans fixed crises like puzzles. She fed them the piece. Link me. Eli jury rigged a console. Vela plunged in. Relay net bloomed, hostile ice probing her. She danced through, planting ghosts. Sats veered confused. One broke through. Impact rattled the core. Sparks showered. Cut 4, Eli yelled. Rails thrummed. Last sat vaporized. Silence crashed. Relay went dark. Mara exhaled. Clean. Vela unjacked, vision blurring. Cell will know. They'll send more. Eli clapped her back. Then we fix that too. Coffee first? Her furls twitched, amusement. Humans turned betrayal to breakfast. Directorate planned months. These two? Seconds. Pad fragments buzzed faintly on the deck. Sorn, respond, dead. Lattice purred. All clear. Welcome aboard, Officer Sorn. Mara smirked. Officially? Vela straightened. For now. A new ping echoed. Distant engines. Not pirate. Directorate cruiser closing fast. Eli checked sensors. Company. Mara cracked knuckles. Round 2. Vela gripped her stunner. Routine for them. Revelation for her. Humans didn't just survive. They pulled aliens into the fight. The ship accelerated. Crisis routine. Together. Eli slammed the console. Cruisers hailing the relay. Audit cells overriding. Full spectrum jam incoming. Mara spun to Vela. Your keys. Now. Antenna arrays are shot. Vela's frills flared. Humans pivoted mid-chase. No panic. Just tools. She yanked her neural pad from her belt, claws flying over the interface. Cipher keys spilled into the ship's feed. Raw directorate encryption, her override codes. Use these build a counter signal. Bounce it off their own sats. Eli grinned, fingers blurring across his panel. Lattice hummed approval. Astro integrating. Array hot in 30. Mara nodded sharp. Do it. Vela, you're on protocol. Walk us through the relay structure. No traps. Vela jacked in beside Eli. The ship's console bit her link. Crude, but stable. Relay net unfolded in her mind. Layered protocols, ice walls pulsing red. Audit cell's cruiser loomed on sensors, engines flaring blue. Minutes away. Core structure's a daisy chain. Outer ring for traffic control. Inner for audits. Exploit here. She highlighted a node. Backdoor for maintenance drones, civilian channels thread through it. We hit wrong, colonies go dark. Mara leaned in, eyes locked on the hollow. Show me the safe cut. Vela traced paths, claws tapping air. Director trained her for audits, not hacks. But humans listened, adapted. Audit trail injector? Forces relay to dump its logs. Every order, every intercept, to all listeners. No civilian bleed. Eli whistled. Poetic, broadcasting their dirt. He patched the array, weaving Vela's keys into a signal pulse. Antenna dishes word outside, realigning toward the relay sats. Signal armed, Absolute Lattice said. Task cruiser weapons hot, fire in 10. Vela's vents hissed. Cell would erase them. Ship crew her. Standard purge for leaks, but humans? They built weapons from whispers. Inject, Mara ordered. Eli punched it. The counter signal lanced out, piggybacking Vela's exploit. Relay nodes flickered in her link. Ice cracking. Protocols inverting. Logs flooded open. Cell orders to shadow human jumps, fabricate pirate logs, seed false threats. Proof. Alarm spiked. Cruiser fired plasma bolts, streaking past. Ship shuddered, lattice weaving evasive rolls. Relays broadcasting, Eli whooped. Every directorate outpost, every auditor. Getting the dump now. Vela watched the flood. Her own logs, too. Boarding the human ship, the Sats fight, her reports twisted by cell overrides. Truth spilled galaxy-wide. Mara gripped her chair. Vela, your report. Final one. Open transmit. Vela unjacked, vision steadying. Pad in claws, she activated record. No script. Just facts. Directorate Audit Cell Officer Vela Sorn reporting. Humans designated Curiosity 47B. Assessment emerging power. Relay logs confirm cell orchestration of threats. Pirate proxies, signal jams, containment breaches. No human aggression. Directorate provocation. Recommend full contact protocol. End transmission. She hit send. Signal burst piggyback on the relay dump, unencrypted. Open to all! Sensors screamed. Cruiser altered course, not firing. Accelerating away? Eli checked feeds. Outposts lighting up. Auditors demanding cell accountability. Broadcasts Viral. Mara exhaled, clapping Vela's shoulder. Not destruction.
Exposure.
They can't deny it now. Vela's frills settled. Humans didn't conquer, they shared the puzzle. Forced the board to flip, but pings multiplied. More cruisers inbound. Cell's purge fleet. Lattice chimed, asterisk jump prepped. Coordinates? Mara eyed Vela. Your call. Where do we go? Vela stared at the hollow. Director of Core Worlds blinked, alerts cascading. Humans pulled her in. Now she chose sides. Core relay, she said. We deliver the proof in person. Eli laughed. Rails charged. Ship leaped. Cell couldn't erase what the galaxy now knew. Humans survived by dragging everyone into the light. Together.